Hello guys, good morning, good morning. I am trainer Loren Cunningham Hammond and I am here to welcome you to another edition of our Motivation Monday. Welcome, today is January 25th, 2021. My goodness, where is this year gone already, guys? I hope you are all well and safe. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So my quote of the day, and I really live by this, is great salespeople are relationship builders who provide value and help their customers win. And this is by Jeffrey Gitomer. Now, this is a very simple concept, but you're building relationships, guys. So you always want to have that value for your customers. I still have customers from policies I wrote 20 years ago. Yes, I'm aging myself, that still call me. I may not be their agent in that particular state anymore, but they still call me and ask me questions. So again, it's all about what's best for your client and not your pocketbook. So we're just gonna go, excuse me. So again, good morning, good day, and welcome to Motivation Monday. So we're gonna go over the tip of the week. This tip of the week is very important because there's a lot of changes coming, guys, if you don't already know. And then we're gonna go through my favorite part, which is the sales shout outs. And then how to get referrals. These are things that worked for me. And then I've also talked to other people. So I've kind of put together a little presentation of different tips and tricks. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So our tip of the week, National General has a new senior product e-app. So instead of going to Quote It or Coverage Builder for the MedSup portion, if you have MedSup clientele or clientele looking for MedSup, please write this email address down. Go to www.enrollnatgen.com. So going forward, any and all of our senior products will be housed in here. But for now, we have the MedSup. So you're going to enter your username and password just like you did before. Now, this is going to be the same as your NatGen agent back office, you know, that ABO portal. It's gonna look the same. Now, if it is your first time logging in, now I know for some of you, you're seasoned, this is no big deal, but I just wanna cover my bases, guys. So if it's your first time logging into the www.enrollnatgen.com, please just click on the forget username and follow the instructions sent via email. It's super simple, but if you need further assistance, please feel free to call Agent Services at 833-408-5392. I'm just going to let that slide sit there for a few more seconds. So if you need to write it down, please write it down now, and please take down that phone number. I'm sure you guys already have it, but I would rather everyone has the opportunity. Okay, guys, on to our next. So these are the sales numbers for the week of January 15th. Obviously, I don't have the sales numbers for last Monday because Monday was an holiday. So please excuse me, but we did have a break. So these are the perfect timing for me to take these numbers and show them to you. So for the week of January 15th, our leader in short-term products that were sold was National General. On the limited med, again, we have National General. On the accident, we have National General. And then on the critical illness, we had Goldenrule was the #1 applicant. And as well as the dental product, again, Goldenrule, guys. Now, I'm super excited about these names because there's a bunch of new names for me. So I love seeing new names on the sales leaders. So great job to everyone, but especially for the short-term medical, we have Gregory Talley, great job. Jacob Gordon, again, great job. Richard Banville, great job, guys. And then that limited med, we had Ken Kirkwood. And then again, Richard Banville. Great job to all of you. On our accident products, we have Brian Greenberg. Great job. And then we have Cody Renzo. And if I pronounced that name wrong, please forgive me. But great job to all. Keep pushing. You know, it's a new week. Your name could be up here next week. So just keep pushing and get it, guys. Okay, how to get referrals. So a lot of people have their own methods. I've talked to quite a few different agents all over the place, asking them for their feedback. And then, like I said earlier, this is some of the stuff that I've also used. So I know a lot of us are scared to ask for referrals, but ask. What's the worst they can say? No. Ask before, during, and after your sale. Now, if you ask for the referral, more times than not, you're going to receive them, especially if you have that clientele that you've been working with for a while. You know, who in your friend network could actually benefit from my services? This is also a great opportunity for you to make sure that your clients understand that you're selling more than one particular type of product. You know, it's a great opportunity for you to educate them on the various lines of products you have. Work with people who are knowledgeable, professional, and fun. Well, guys, we all know life is too short. Have your network of people that if you don't know the answer, you can ask. Now, remember, you can always call agent services, but if something goes on and you have a friend close by, you know, ask. But again, you want to deal with professional people. Be upfront with your customer. We are to be selling products that your customer needs, not what you want, because it's going to benefit your pocket as the agent. So again, being upfront, 100% transparent, again, you're building that relationship, the relationship of trust. Follow up with your clients. Leads are an essential part of the sales business, but not the expense of a client you already have. So now when I wrote policies, I had a notebook, yes, a notebook, where I would write down anything and everything that I sold that particular day. And I would follow up 2 weeks later. And I had a person in my office that would just call and follow up, making sure that the individual received their medical card. Mr. Client, did you receive your medical card? Mr. Client, let me spend a few minutes with you and we can walk through the website. So if you need to change your primary care physician, or if you need to verify if that specialist is within your network, again, take the time. But when you're done with that tutoring session, if you will, ask them if they have any friends or, again, someone that could benefit, but you're not going to forget about them once you get that new referral. Make new friends, but keep the old, my nanny used to say. Be in touch with your customers for more than those renewals and those claims. So again, my little notebook, when I knew that they had a child that was involved in sports or swim team or whatever it may be, I would call periodically, you know, in between meeting with clients, whether I was driving, and, you know, touch base with customer and ask how Annabelle's soccer went, or, you know, I noticed that Jason's having a birthday here. What is he looking for? It's that personal touch. People want to feel not like a number, but like they matter. Even if it doesn't lead to a sale, again, it'll result in good rapport. So even though we've all had those clients that have called in or you've talked to them face to face and they're very unsure, they need to digest and think about what you were potentially selling them. And that's okay. Because again, even though you're not selling them something today, they might have something else come up and they're thinking of you again because you've touched base and you're building that relationship. Advertise yourself. You can do email, blogging, social media, hand out business cards. Now, when I handed out business cards, I always handed out two. Why two, you ask? Well, in the event I were to meet with a client, they always had a second business card that they could give to a friend. Because, you know, friends talk, oh, I'm not happy with this auto policy or my medical insurance, or, you know, I need new life and health. Whatever the case is, they have it. Social media, I love this idea. I have quite a few agents that I've talked to that have various dedicated social media accounts. Now, remember, guys, you're not necessarily going to be putting a page on, like, say, Instagram. Instagram is for the much younger generations, you know, 18 to 25. Now, yes, there are some that are looking for insurance, but keep in mind, more of them are looking for the social context of what's the latest and greatest in the makeup and as well as fashion. Be a little selective. Email. I love email. I love the email list. I'm also a big fan, again, of that personal touch works best. I used to go to, when I was in the grocery shop, I would pick up 10, 15 little thank you cards, send out little thank you cards to my insureds for whatever the case was. You know, if it was just selling, them calling for a quote, thank you for your time. Personal touches, in my opinion, are the best. Remember to specialize in the products you sell. There's nothing worse when you deal with a salesperson and they, um, uh, uh, I'm not convinced when I deal with someone. Now, okay, we were all new once upon a time and we all had to start somewhere. But for me, knowing my product and knowing what was best in the market, yes, it took a lot of work at first, but as time progressed, it became easier and easier. So don't be overwhelmed. Create a list of people, communities that you know and you want to get in front of. One of my big things, being a young woman in the insurance industry 20 years ago, I joined Business and Professional Women Group, Seroptimus, things like that. I'm not saying that those are the ones that you have to join, but those were in the community I lived in. And I built a really great network within all of those business and professional ladies. And whenever someone had problems, questions, concerns, their agent wasn't calling them back, I got the referral. Hey, Loren, I need you to call my friend so-and-so. They're not happy with their agent because they're not calling back. So, you know, when I got that referral from one of those business clientele or that particular group or community, I went above and beyond to make sure that I left a great impression and again, started building that relationship. Take steps now. So simple things that you can do. Add a referral link to your signature on your email. You can also put underneath, and this has been some feedback I've got from agents, underneath their signature, it'll actually say, P.S. If you have someone that could utilize my services, please send them my information. Love the idea. I think it's great, and it's not costing you anything. Let your sales know you will follow up. So whenever you're selling that short-term medical or that critical illness, make sure you say as you do and do as you say. So if you tell them you're going to follow up, please follow up. Again, you're building this relationship. So again, when I would sell a policy, I used to write it down, keep it in a calendar. So every day I would spend 15, 20, 30 minutes calling people, following up with them. Did you get your medical card? Is everything okay with that primary care physician? Do you like that doctor? And then at 30 days, I would call back. So then if there was something that they were kind of on the fence about 30 days prior, I would then sell them that critical illness policy because they've had time to digest it. Create a network organizational chart. Pardon me, guys. So again, it's all about who you know and those relationships that you're building. Remember earlier I said, surround yourself with positive and fun people. Again, same thing with that organizational chart. Guys, if you have questions, concerns, you need additional help, if you're not sure about a product, please do not hesitate. Please email us at thetraining@ahcpsales.com, or you can call the agency services at 877-228-8773. All right, guys, that is my conclusion for today. I hope you are all well. Stay safe. And again, if you have questions, call the agency services number at 877-228-8773, or send an email to training@ahcpsales.com. All right, guys, have a great remainder of your day, and we'll see you next time.